right. YouTube, Twitch, too far, too close. But YouTube, Twitch. I'm watching a video called "How Cops Robbed the Dark Web King" from Fern. I have not recently, but I have done like a little reaction video to their videos. I low-key fuck with Fern. I thought I was subscribed to them, but I wasn't. But shit, I'm subscribed to them because no bullshit. I like the video, and it seemed like y'all like the videos. I be getting like 1,000 views and some likes on my YouTube shorts and shit, and on the actual YouTube video, I got some people watching my shit from friends, so might as well do it again. Yeah, I don't know what else to say for real. I'm streaming. My Twitch is over there. No, over there, and what else? And it's in the description. All my socials in the description. Let's get into the video. Yeah.
It's 11 a.m. 47-year-old Curtis Green is washing down some powdered mini donuts with a bottle of Coke. He's home alone when suddenly his doorbell rings and his two chihuahuas start barking. Surprised, Green gets up and grabs his wife's pink walking cane. They live in a suburban neighborhood in Spanish Fork, Utah, and don't get visitors often. Shuffling over to the window, he sees a postman hurrying away from the door. But he looks weird. Instead of a full uniform, he's wearing the U.S. Postal Service jacket with jeans and sneakers. And instead of the normal posting van, he's heading to an unmarked white van parked across the street. Nonetheless, lying on the porch is a book-sized package. It has a Maryland postmark on it, but no return address.
I can't even see the damn thing. That's some bullshit. Alright.
When Green picks it up, he can feel how heavy it is. He examines the package.
Nah, we gotta go back. Okay.
The window, he sees a postman hurrying away from the door. But he looks weird. Instead of a full uniform, he's wearing the U.S. Postal Service jacket with jeans and sneakers. And instead of the normal posting van, he's heading to an unmarked white van parked across the street. Nonetheless, lying on the porch is a book-sized package.
Like, I don't find nothing wrong with that.
Postmark on it,
but just dropping something off. Like, I wouldn't find no suspicion to that.
He can feel how heavy it is. He examines the package. Then he limps over the lawn to his trash can and simply throws it away. Then he goes back inside and closes the door. But he doesn't trust his gut instincts for long. After a few minutes, he brings the package inside and grabs a pair of scissors. One cut is all it takes for a plume of white powder to fill the air and cover his face. At this exact moment, the unlocked front door flies off its hinges. A SWAT team bursts into the living room. The package contains over 1 kilogram of high-quality cocaine, stamped with a red dragon. Green drops it and gets down. He doesn't even think about resisting. Officers search him at gunpoint.
Somebody set him up.
$3,000 in cash in his fanny pack. They seize his computer, Bitcoin mining rig, and Samsung phone. Curtis Green is arrested on cocaine possession with intent to distribute. He has just been the target of a controlled delivery sting operation by the Marco Polo Task Force, a special unit operating out of the Baltimore Homeland Security Investigations Office. It was assembled to bring down one man, Dread Pirate Roberts, the mysterious figure behind the dark web drug empire, the Silk Road, and Curtis Green's boss. Green suspects that being a high-level moderator with access to the inner workings of the infamous...
Chat, have y'all ever thought about going on the dark web or trying to figure out how to get on the dark web? Because no bullshit, I was one of them type of people. I was trying to figure out how to get in that dark web. No bullshit. Make it a quick take. Because it's like, nigga struggle. I'm trying to find any way to make some pay. Yeah, but have y'all tried to get on the dark web? Cause uh, I don't think like I've never gotten close to getting on there, but I've done tried. I've done met people that I met people on Discord. You meet heck of different type of people on Discord, but I tried. I tried. Nah, you're wild. How? How am I wild? Like that don't. You ain't never. So I'm tripping. Chat. I'm tripping. Like I'm wild. YouTube comments. Am I wild? Whatever. I guess I'm wild.
Side makes him extremely valuable to law enforcement. As long as he cooperates and DPR doesn't find out, maybe he'll be alright.
I've tried.
What he doesn't know is that one of
But
the
never
agents who just
actually gotten
busted
on
down
there.
his front door will frame him for stealing hundreds
Dark
of
web is
thousands
not
of
an app.
dollars from Silk Road vendors.
Yeah, just shut
His
up,
partner
bro.
will torture
I got
Green and
weird
force him
people
to
in my
help
not
bring down
weird.
the biggest online
Slow
drug
people in my
market
comments.
in the world.
Not my comments, my fucking chat. I'm fried, chat.
Hey, do you enjoy our videos and work in journalism, or even better, video journalism?
as fuck.
We're
I'm
looking
supposed
for
to
an
be getting a
experienced
haircut
writer to
today.
join Fern as editor-in-chief. You can find all the
Hopefully I
details
could be
on our
on
new
stream
website. Link is in the description.
while I go get me a
Parts of this
cut.
video are based on the phenomenal book American Kingpin by Nick Bilton. You'll find a link in the description. These are Special Agent Carl Force and Special Agent Sean Bridges. Force is DEA and undercover operations and drug-related crimes. He's a veteran with over 15 years of experience under his belt, some of which he worked as an undercover
You said
agent.
15?
He's no stranger to crafting elaborate personas to avoid detection, infiltrating criminal groups, and dismantling them from the inside out. Bridges is Secret Service, specializing in computer forensics and Bitcoin. For the past 6 years, he was part of the Secret Service's Electronic Crimes Task Force. He has plenty of experience conducting forensic computer investigations to locate and identify targets. He's also well versed in the anonymity software Tor. Tor, or the Onion Router, was developed by the US Navy.
You can't mess with a type of dude like that. Like, what if, because you might meet, like I just said on Discord, you might meet a person that know how to get into shit. Like, for real. Like, do this hacking shit and get into dark web and shit. Like, on Discord, you might meet one of them type of people. No bullshit. Like, no troll. You can find them type of people really on Reddit, for real. Like, it's a lot of weird. Just, you don't mess with these type of people. Like, I don't never mess with a person. When a person tell me they can find my address, it don't bother me. Because it's like, you can find my address, blah, blah, blah. Show me what you could do. Like, I'm the type of nigga, I'm not gonna tell them that, but it's like, you can't do shit. Like, that's how I think of it. But when a person do tell me that, it's like, it is a little bit of fear. Like, hold on, because he might be serious and be able to do something that I don't know about. And then I'm fucked. Like, and then my mom coming down, hey, what the hell happened to the Wi-Fi? Yeah, all my siblings, yeah, nah. No.
It's a specialized
That's why you
software
mess
that
with
makes
certain
it
people.
practically impossible to locate the computer's hosting or accessing websites on the
I'm
network.
pussy.
It's the
When it
backbone
comes
of the
down to
dark
niggas
web
like
and
that,
used
I'm
to
pussy.
access sites not
I'm
found
back
on
the
the
fuck
public
up. You a
internet.
weird nigga. I'm
Sites
pussy.
like the Silk Road, the largest online black market in the world. Here, vendors sell illicit goods like drugs for Bitcoin. And the two agents just got one step closer to bringing it down. Together, they're sitting behind the computer of Silk Road moderator Flush, otherwise known as the scared old still being
back
interrogated in
when
the
they
other room.
got into
He
his
is one
house.
of their first major arrests in this case. A breakthrough. Terrified, Green gives the officers direct access to one of his accounts. They immediately change the password and secure it. Green is a bigger fish than they originally thought. Special moderator privileges given by DPR allow him to change people's passcodes and lock them out of their accounts. But that's not all.
Damn.
A little deeper, they discover that he has access to the Bitcoin of all users. hundreds of thousands
So
of
niggas just
Bitcoin.
take money.
With a
Niggas just
digital
take
currency
money.
that was considered pretty much untraceable at the time, it's surprising that Green has this much trust. He could easily
this is
steal the money
stress.
and
Okay.
run. But it's clear that, for some reason, Green is deathly afraid of his boss. As he's being taken to the squad car, he begs the agents not to take him to jail. Agent 4 finds his begging pathetic. He puts his number into Green's phone, tells him to call when he gets out, and sends him on his way.
Hey, as you hopefully know, our videos are animated by humans.
I'm so sorry. You caught me off guard, but who the fuck is this? And I'm skipping it. Because I can tell when the ad is coming.
Or just scan this QR code. Our viewers get 20% off a premium annual subscription.
Curtis Green is sitting on his bed, looking down the barrel of his dad's .32. He was just released on bail. It's only a matter of time before his mugshot is made public.
Damn.
It's either this or being hunted down by one of DPR's goons. But maybe there's a third option.
Nigga scared for his life.
He throws the gun across the room,
Oh, he
picks
tried
up
to
his
kill
phone,
himself.
and dials the number of Special Agent Force.
And he gave up. Hey, that's a real... No. You a real nigga for not doing that to yourself. You still stupid whatever situation you got yourself into, but you a real nigga for not doing that to yourself. I'm not gonna you. I was gonna call you stupid as shit if you would have done that shit. Like, that's crazy. Like, no. Alright. We back in this bitch. But you
The
don't
agents
ever think
continue
about
to poke
doing
around
that to
Green's
yourself
moderator
at all.
account, and one thing becomes abundantly clear. On the Silk Road, he's a top lieutenant, exactly the type of informant they hoped to flip with their sting operation. They meet with Green at the Marriott Hotel in Salt Lake City. There, the agents give him the new password for his account. As long as their mole acts like nothing happened, everything should be fine. This is Dread Pirate Roberts. He's the master behind the Silk Road and one of the most wanted men on the internet. His identity is a mystery, but his mission is clear: to create global enterprise whose purpose it is to empower people to live as free individuals. He often posts about his libertarian ideals in chat rooms and Silk Road forums.
So
He
this
talks
is the
about
creator of the
Austrian
dark
economics
web?
and agorism,
Chat,
the
is
practice
this
of
am I
engaging in
tripping?
black market activity as a form of non-violent revolution. He frequently makes his distaste for government regulation heard. Those on the inside support his vision, by any means necessary. At the moment, he's staring at a message from one of his moderators, Inigo.
I detected a possible theft of approximately 20,000 bitcoins. I think the funds were stolen by Flush. It looks like he reset the passwords of individual Silk Road users.
A bunch of Silk Road vendors have just been robbed. At the time, 20,000 bitcoins are worth about $350,000. He knew that something was up.
So somebody just took the money? $350,000. Somebody just took the money? Like, damn. Who?
When Flush didn't log in for work.
I've been
Why don't you
irritated.
bring out
Imagine
your
somebody taking
The guy from the
$350,000 from you.
To confirm his suspicions, he pulls up the photocopy of Flush's ID that he asked for.
He
when
finna do
hired
him bad.
A quick Google search of his real name
Please
leads him
don't
to a
end this
website
man's
cataloging
life.
recent arrests. It confirms his worst fears. One of his top lieutenants is compromised.
God
A man he
damn.
thought he could trust. Did he start stealing because the feds are onto him? Grab some cash and make a run for it? It doesn't
Curtis, you're
matter.
fucked.
DPR knows he's left with three options: scare him, beat him, or kill him. And he can't do it alone. It's a job for someone with connections in the underworld, and one man immediately comes to mind. A Silk Road user he has gotten to know well over the past 9 months. Nob is a cartel operative and high-rolling drug smuggler from the Dominican Republic. He first
What?
contacted DPR on TorChat, offering to buy the business. But the 9-figure valuation that DPR countered with was a bit steep. The deal didn't go through, but the two men never stopped chatting. Knob is clearly an admirer of what DPR
Damn,
has
they
built
licked in
and
and go
was
through.
quick to give advice. With over 20 years experience in the drug business, he's a
But that
wealth
look
of
like hella
information
paid too,
and a
Jack.
man with connections. Just the kind of man DPR needs to carry out his dirty work.
I have a problem that requires violence. One of my employees stole from me. Not a lot, but it pisses me off to no end. Do you want him beat up, shot, just paid a visit? I'd like to beat him up, then force him to send the bitcoins he stole back. Like, sit him down at his computer and make him do it. Who is it and where is he? I'll send you his ID.
Damn. His ID. Nigga sent him his whole ID. He got everything. That's crazy, gig. Like, for all it takes is one person to have a connection with one person in the cartel and become best friends with that one person that's in that cartel. And if somebody fuck with him, all you gotta do is call his. All he has to do is call his best friend, and it's over with. Get that nigga few. What? If you really cool, 50K or more, depending on who it is, and all, and he go do it, and you know it's the cartel, they go get away with it most likely. And if they don't, you're fucked. But still, it's just like it's the cartel we talking about. Them niggas is crazy. Like, that's fucked up.
Car
And then
Force is
whole
sitting in
time,
the Marriott
it's these two niggas. The nigga that the dude that owned Dark Web. I'm saying it. Are you? Yeah. If you walked in for the but yeah, the owner, the dude that owned the Dark Web. That's wait, hold on. Is these the police? Is these like some undercover? I don't know, bro. I got caught off guard.
hotel,
Whatever, continue.
staring at the idea of the man
I got
sitting
caught off
across
guard.
the table from him eating French fries. Curtis Green. His partner Bridges have just completed a 2-hour interrogation with their informant. His lawyer had also been present but left early, instructing Green to just tell them everything.
Yeah, whole time it was the police. Cause I don't think these is real police officers. But whole time it was the police that took the money and put it into their account, and the dude that's that owns the Dark Web, that own this nigga damn near that he working for, thinks he stole the money. The whole time he in jail.
Thing he knows.
Yeah.
Working undercover as the South American drug smuggler Eladio Guzman, or Knob.
How you
has
go
been
type in the
relatively
chat
fruitful
as
so
soon as
far.
I say that?
Force used it to orchestrate
Come on,
a
Carlos.
sting
What the fuck's
operation that
wrong
led
with
to
you, man?
Green's arrest. He offered to supply a
I'm
kilo
just
of
joking.
cocaine to a buyer through
Thank you.
DPR, who proposed Green to act as the middleman
I understand
that would
what you was
hold
talking
onto
about.
the coke for the buyer. That worked like a charm.
And you understand
But
what I was
Force
talking
didn't
about.
expect it would lead to this. He didn't think Green had the balls to steal from his boss, especially right under their noses. He looks up from his laptop.
You stole money from DPR?
Green looks up panicked.
No, you gotta be kidding me. I wouldn't even know how to steal a penny from him.
At first, Bridges is quiet, but then he jumps in too.
Just admit you stole the money.
The men know that with just a little bit of pressure, they can get their new informant to agree to anything. And
They're trying to
Force has a
manipulate
plan.
this nigga.
They just need one little signature to put it into action. Agent Bridges is standing in the door of the Marriott Hotel bathroom, watching Curtis Green get waterboarded. After all, he agreed to it in writing. When his partner got that message from DPR, Bridges knew it would play right into his hands. Blame the informant for the theft, carry out a fake hit for 80K in Bitcoin, and use it as evidence to put DPR away. None of the other men in the room will ever know that the real thief is Bridges himself.
I swear,
See?
I didn't steal the money.
See? You see what I'm talking about? I'm slow. a little bit, but I'm not slow all the way. I understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Did I not just say this?
Admit it! Stop trying to protect DPR!
The third agent dunks Green's head
Back
underwater
door.
over and over as he struggles violently,
The
screaming
police is
bubbles.
back door.
Green is begging the man
Oh
to
God, I'm
stop,
finna
but they
smoke.
have to make it
I'm
look
finna give me
real
some
for the
cinnamon toast
camera.
crunch.
After all,
I'm
DPR
finna play
requested
2K
photo
tonight,
evidence
chat.
from Nob.
Hopefully, I'm finna have
Force
a
takes
sleep
photo
stream
after
too,
photo, and Bridges just lets
cause
it
I got
happen.
my
The funny
laptop.
thing is,
I
if
got
he hadn't
everything. My
stolen the
setup
money,
working.
Green never would
Camera,
have been a
my
suspect
quality
for the
looking
theft,
good.
and Force never would have gotten such
We finna
compromising
have a
messages
good
from
ass night. I
DPR.
might be longer than 5
With
hours.
his
I know the
backup,
title
the
5
blockchain
hours.
tech
Hold on. Wait a minute. I know the title 5 hours, but it's like we finna have a good ass stream. I know the title. Yeah, it says I'm gonna have a 5 hour stream, but I might be longer. Like I need y'all. I need y'all to talk to me, communicate, cause I'm gonna get bored around this bitch. I'm gonna get bored around this bitch. So talk to me.
stealing the Bitcoin was easy. He logged into the Flush moderator account and used
Ooh,
its
and I might get my
administrative
haircut
privileges
too.
to reset the passwords and pins of several Silk Road vendors. He then emptied their accounts and moved 20,000 Bitcoin to a private wallet. He knew he had to hide his trail, so he rapidly transferred the Bitcoin through multiple digital
Backdoor.
wallets to the Japanese
Whole
crypto
time
exchange Mt.
his
Gox,
partner don't even know.
restoring his loot
That's
back for now.
crazy.
A stroke of luck,
Unless it's
Green
part
turned
of
out to be
it,
the
but I don't think his
perfect
partner
little
knows.
scapegoat. The man is spluttering and crying on the bathroom floor. He's dunked 4 times to get the shot. But while the agents are busy pretending to carry out DPR's orders, the Silk Road Kingpin has a change of heart.
Okay, so you can change the order to execute rather than torture? He was on the inside for a while, and now that he's been arrested, I'm afraid he'll give up info.
The order to torture is now an order to kill.
They finna murk this nigga. Like, this
DPR
is
is staring at the
crazy.
picture
Whole
he
time
just
it's the
received
niggas
from
that's
Nob.
killing
A
him.
lifeless, overweight body, pale, wet, and covered in
And this
puke.
is just a
A few
fat
days
dude
earlier,
that's trying to
he had
make
gotten
some pay.
confirmation that the hit was complete. Green was waterboarded, almost drowning once, but kept alive with CPR, just to be tortured more. But before Nob could get the money back, Green died of asphyxiation and heart failure. The description was disturbing, but the picture confirms the story. DPR saves it to an encrypted folder and transfers the second half of the 80K in Bitcoin to Nob. The job is done. He knows it was necessary to protect his business. What he doesn't know is that it will also be his downfall. Because Green didn't die in a pool of his own vomit. He played dead in a pool of Campbell's soup.
Hold on. Go back.
A few days earlier, he had gotten confirmation that the hit was complete. Green was waterboarded, almost drowning once, but kept alive with CPR, just to be tortured more. But before Nob could get the money back, Green died of asphyxiation and heart failure. The description was disturbing, but the picture confirms the story. DPR saves it to an encrypted folder and transfers the second half of the 80K in Bitcoin to Nob.
Second half.
The job is done.
Okay.
He knows
Alright.
it was necessary to protect his business. What he doesn't know is that it will
I
also
just
be
had to
his
catch
downfall.
on real quick.
Because Green didn't die in a pool of his own vomit. He played dead in a pool of Campbell's soup. Now that Green is dead, or rather laying low at his home in Utah, Agent Force is back in Baltimore.
Is
He's
that
sitting
still
behind
alive?
his DEA-issued laptop, continuing his undercover work as a Nob. After 15 years of working on the front lines
After this
of the
video, we
drug
can
war,
play
he's
2K.
gotten pretty good at creating
I'm
alternate
assuming, bro.
personas. Compared to his old undercover roles, pretending you're someone else online is easy. He just threw on a dark hoodie, put on an eye patch, and held a sign reading "All Hail Nob," asked his daughter to take a grainy profile picture, and voila, he's a South American drug smuggler. He spent a lot of late nights sitting in his lounge chair, cultivating a friendship
That's
with
crazy how
DPR.
you could just
They
do
talk
that.
about everything.
Like, somebody could be
diet,
this smart to
music,
do that.
family,
Because it really is not
personal
that
issues,
easy, but
the drug
it's
trade.
crazy how.
Force even gives advice on 30-second escape plans, legal counsel, and moving to another country. It takes months for DPR to trust him, but once he does, his efforts pay off. Now they have damning evidence that DPR paid someone to murder for him. Still, it's not worth much if they don't know who the man with the mask really is. But Nob sees firsthand that DPR is beginning to show cracks. With his first murder out of the way, he becomes more fanatical and eager to hand out punishments. Force knows it's only a matter of time before he slips up and gets caught.
Well, he slipped up
Homeland
because
Security,
the dude is
DEA,
not actually killed.
IRS, and the FBI are all claiming jurisdiction over the case. Illegal narcotics being sold, packages crossing borders through the mail, transactions hosted on servers, Bitcoin being laundered. The Silk Road represents a new wave of crime that somehow touches on the purview of each agency. And they all want the glory of bringing the site and its mastermind down. So Force has to capitalize before the inevitable arrest. He saw how easily DPR would transfer $80K to a sanctioned government wallet for the supposed hit on Green. But why not get more without them knowing? Just like Bridges, he assumes the nature of crypto will allow him to steal without getting caught. So he moves his conversations with DPR to an encrypted chat his colleagues don't have access to. In June, Nob sells DPR some fake IDs for 400 Bitcoin, which he likely needs to evade police and to rent more servers to handle the rapid expansion of his empire. In August, Nob introduces him to Kevin, another persona he created, a corrupt law enforcement official who could sell DPR insider information on the ongoing Silk Road investigation. For 525 Bitcoin, he does just that. Then Force creates even more fake personas. French-made. For 100K in Bitcoin, he provides insider information to DPR, claiming that the former CEO of Mt. Gox has allegedly leaked his real name to the Department of Homeland Security, Albert Pacino. For $500 a week, he positions himself as a DEA spy, providing insiders.
This is too much. All I know is there's a whole lot of money being spent. A whole lot of money being spent. It's $80,000. $100,000. I don't know how much Bitcoin that is, but 525 Bitcoin and 400 Bitcoin. And then mind you, this nigga Knob, he putting the money, $80,000. He putting that $80,000 in that bank. No problems.
Groups on the ongoing Silk Road investigation. Death from above. He threatens to expose DPR's real identity unless he's paid $250,000 in Bitcoin. But DPR doesn't seem to take too kindly to blackmail and calls his bluff. Either way, Force manages to steal hundreds of thousands of dollars from the Silk Road kingpin. And like Bridges, he tries to hide the money trail and bounces the Bitcoin around a variety of wallets and exchanges. But the amount of money he's moving is suspicious. Then one day, Force hears a rumor. Dread Pirate Roberts might have been found. The Baltimore Task Force receives an official stand-down order. The FBI team in New York has beaten them to it. For Force, it's bad news. Really bad. If the agents manage to arrest DPR on his laptop, they will definitely find his chats with him. In a panic, he messages DPR.
My informant, Kevin, is certain that you are going to be identified and caught. You are like one of my family, but I have to tell you that I have had several people killed who were sent to jail. It is very easy and cheap. I trust that you have destroyed all messages, chats, etc. between them.
Force never finds out if DPR did. On October 1st, 2013, Ross Ulbricht is arrested in a public library in San Francisco. While he's distracted by two agents, another manages to snatch his laptop from him. He's still logged into the Silk Road as Dread Pirate Roberts.
This nigga's a dickhead. Like, it's always... Mind you, he looked like a teenager in his animation. This nigga's a dickhead. It's always... Not a teenager, but like in his 20s or something. He's just a dickhead, gang. Like, it's always some dickhead white boy fucking some shit up. No bullshit. Or some dickhead black. Still, it's always a dickhead in the group.
The site is shut down almost immediately. The FBI sees all data from its servers and confiscate the 144,000 bitcoins found in Ulbricht's cold wallet. At the time, they're worth between $16 to $18 million.
The fuck is too much money in this? Can y'all share? Like, it's no way this is real. Like, I might have to get into something like this. No bullshit. Like, I'm broke. Like, I'm broke. I'm broke. The bills need to be paid. What the fuck? $16 million between $18 million. This nigga had paint on that laptop. This is starting to make me think these niggas at these subways, like, cause when I was in high school, it was always some niggas at Subways or McDonald's or Burger King or just like the little fast food restaurants. A random ass Asian nigga or like he'll be dressed up nice and shit kinda, or sometimes just lazy, but he'll have an expensive ass laptop and be sitting there just on that bitch in Subway using that Wi-Fi, in McDonald's using that. Like that makes me wonder, what y'all be doing on them computers? Hey, you be a real nigga and teach me how to, cause he probably got millions in that laptop. Cause what the fuck? Like you be a real nigga and share that. Hey, realize I'm black. I take that shit. I will take that shit. Especially if I'm starving, nigga, for some paper and struggling. I'm taking that shit. But yeah, it makes me think. But
Just
this is a
under
lot of
1
money
million
going around,
users are
gang.
locked out forever. 1 month and 3 days later, Silk Road 2.0 goes live on the dark web. It was launched by admins of the original site who were still at large. Carl Force is hailed as one of the heroes who brought down Dread Pirate Roberts. His sting operation and the resulting fake assassination helped build a strong case against Ulbricht, painting him as a bloodthirsty kingpin. For a while, Force thinks he's gotten away with it. With his newfound fame at the DEA and hundreds of thousands of dollars of crypto sitting in several wallets and exchanges, he starts to get cocky. He keeps triggering anti-money laundering checks on services like Venmo and exchanges like Bitstamp when he moves or liquidates his Bitcoin. When his accounts get flagged, he tries to bypass the blocks by throwing his DEA agent status around. Eventually, Bitstamp support asks him why he's logging into the service through Tor.
I utilize Tor for privacy. Don't particularly want NSA looking over my shoulder.
This reply raises more red flags, and Bitstamp contacts law enforcement. And they promptly kickstart an investigation.
This is why
into
you don't
Force.
get cocky.
Meanwhile, he becomes more and more
Why you don't get
brazen.
cocky?
Without his boss's knowledge,
I'm
he
not
begins
gonna hold
to-
you. But real shit, if these was black niggas doing this shit, if these was niggas doing this shit, after probably that 400,000 that came in, that 400, 500, or probably a bill, these niggas gonna get cocky after that. Once that bill come in for real, if these was niggas, once that bill come in, these niggas gonna get overly cocky and ruin this whole shit. They still went overly cocky. These niggas made $16 million in one laptop. But same time, these is like white and Asian and shit. Hello. Okay. Alright. But yeah. It's like if these was niggas that money would probably be gone, fucked up somewhere, uh, and or they would have been got too fucking cocky and slipped up somewhere way earlier. They would never got to this amount of money. Like no bullshit. Rarely I will see like that's rare. Like for if these was niggas, these is like Asians and white people for real. They know what the fuck they doing.
work as the de facto chief compliance officer for the crypto
Need some
exchange
smart
Coin
Asian and white
MKP.
people.
Using
I need
his
to see some black
authority as a
people do this
DEA
shit.
agent,
Like
he
instead of
instructs
doing
Coin
all these
MKP to
fucking
freeze the balance of a user's account,
killings
he tells
and
them to transfer
we are killing each other,
$367,000
y'all need to
a
do some
Binance
shit like
account.
this.
Then he transfers $300K of
Y'all
those
want to be
funds
such
to a
three
private
thieves,
wallet.
nigga? Get
To
into
cover
crypto
for
and
his
start stealing
crimes, he
shit
creates
like this.
false reports to mislead
Make a
his
dark web app.
superiors, claiming that only $37K had been seized. Shortly after, he sends an unauthorized
Y'all want to be
Justice
criminals so
Department
goddamn
subpoena to
bad
Venmo,
and throw your lives
ordering
away.
them to unfreeze
You
the
fucking do
personal
this
accounts which
shit.
had
Don't
been
do no
frozen due
fuck
to
ass.
suspicious
Do something similar to
activity.
this.
Every move he makes becomes another breadcrumb in the
Y'all just
investigation
killing each
against
other,
him,
doing dumb
making
shit.
the money trail
Some
easier and
retard.
easier to follow.
Alright, chapter 5,
By
come on.
spring of 2014, a
It's
massive
almost over with.
investigation into Force is in full swing. At its center is IRS Special Agent Tigran Kambarian, an expert in cyber and digital currency crimes. Under his guidance, a team of agents unravels Force's transactions. They track his finances by carefully analyzing the blockchain, a public ledger of all Bitcoin transactions. Combined with the data that was recovered from Silk Road servers after the takedown, a picture begins to form. The funds from the Silk Road are first tracked down to specific wallets, then to specific bank accounts. But to the agent's surprise, not all were owned by Force. When analyzing the outflow of Bitcoin from Silk Road, they noticed that some of the transactions lead to his partner. Bridges had since liquidated his 12,000 Bitcoin for $800,000 and attempted to hide the money in a variety of offshore shell companies. What the special agents thought to be an untraceable currency actually left a clear trail leading right to their doors. The ongoing investigation into Force and Bridges is intentionally suppressed during the trial against Ross Ulbricht. The jury never hears of their corruption before DPR is convicted. He is found guilty on 7 counts and gets 2 life terms plus 40 years without the possibility of parole. In March 2015, both Force and Bridges are arrested. Force is charged with money laundering, obstruction of justice, and extortion. He gets 6.5 years and a $340K fine for stealing more than $700,000 worth of Bitcoin. Bridges is charged with money laundering and obstruction of justice. He gets 6 years for stealing more than $800,000 worth of Bitcoin and a $651,000 fine. One day before he's supposed to report to prison, he is caught while apparently trying to flee the country. He had just stolen another 1,600 Bitcoin from a government wallet, earning him another 24 months. Curtis Green originally faces a maximum sentence
No
of 40
bullshit.
years for his cocaine and trafficking
What the
charges.
fuck?
But because he was real tortured and fake murdered, he's ultimately let go with time served. In 2025, President Donald Trump signed a full and unconditional pardon for Ross Ulbricht.
God damn. Well, YouTube, people that watch me on YouTube, come join the stream on Twitch. Subscribe. Look at all my links in my description. And yeah, peace. Bye, bitch. Come join the stream too, pussy.